States Attorney Joe Hogsett caught everyone by surprise when he announced this morning that he would resign his job effective at the end of this month. And that news immediately fueled speculation about his next job, a possible run for mayor of Indianapolis. Our TV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt spent the day looking into that story. He joins us live from the newsroom with details. Jack?
Well, Erica, Joe Hogsett released a letter of resignation and then refused every request for an interview about why he's leaving and, just as important, where he's headed to. In his letter to the U.S. Attorney General, Joe Hogsett offered no reason for his resignation. Yet the final paragraph gives rise to speculation about his future. He thanked the Attorney General for the opportunity to serve his country and his community and looks forward to doing the same upon leaving office. Some think he will run for mayor of Indianapolis.
Any candidate that challenges Mayor Greg Ballard is going to have an uphill battle. The mayor has certainly done a great job in both his first and most recently in his second term.
If Hogsett decides to run, he'll become the third Democrat in the local mayor's race, behind Ed Delaney, who announced for mayor last month, and behind Frank Short, who announced 6 months ago.
You know, Joe can't speculate on what he's going to do, and I'm not going to do that. I've committed to run, look at running for mayor of Indianapolis. I've been out meeting with people, garnering support, working with folks. I'm going to continue to do that until I hear differently.
But I want to be mayor, and I'm looking at what this means, and I'm waiting to see what he decides to do. I talked about this last fall. I indicated that at the time I thought he would in some ways be the best candidate.
Marion County's Democratic chairman refuses to speculate about Hogsett's future or about how his potential candidacy could impact the party or the race.
Having several candidates involved in an election isn't problematic for our party because we hold a convention in the spring to select the candidates who will be supported by the party going into the primary, and that process will work as it has for years.
Today, not even Mayor Greg Ballard has indicated whether he would seek a third term in office, even though he's raised $700,000 in campaign contributions. And as far as Hogsett running for his job, the mayor says he hasn't given a thought.
No, none whatsoever. I heard about it this morning, but I got a city around. I'm not really concerned about that.
Now, as U.S. Attorney Hogsett has taken credit for a record number of criminal charges and convictions, and that his office led the nation in average length of sentences imposed on defendants. Democrats believe that will play well in homicide-weary Indianapolis. Now, Hogsett hasn't even left his current job before some are planning his next. Live in the newsroom, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.